So anyways, let's get out of that. Oh, let's talk robot granted citizenship. Oh my God, out of the frying pan into the fire. I would love to read the declassified CIA file on fucking what the hell they plan to do with robots. I mean, there's no fucking way that they're not talking. Like, I always joke how they never discuss the population problem. They absolutely fucking do, but not to the general public, because it would freak them out. Because I think at that point you realize how overpopulated we are and how expendable you are. I mean, that's how I would feel. You know? How many stand-up fucking comedians? I mean, for the survival of humanity, do you really need another one? All right, robot granted citizenship. Greetings from Austin, you illiterate piece of shit. All right. Well, hello to you and your fucking overpopulated fucking city. Keep it weird. You shouldn't keep it weird. You should keep it weird by fucking preventing more people from moving to that great place and ruining it. I ran across this the other day and thought of your podcast. They gave a robot citizenship. Her name is Sophia, and she was acknowledged as a citizen in Saudi Arabia. You know what? That's fucking great. That's fucking great, because what they just did was they ended their country. That's over. The second is a robot becomes a citizen, that is the beginning of the fucking end. The beginning of the fucking end of your goddamn... wait, was that a special teams fucking touchdown? I don't know what's going on. Anyways, that's the beginning of the end of your country. And considering, from what I've read, that these terrorist groups, for the most part, are funded through Saudi Arabia, sending money, funneling them through mosques, I think that would be a good thing. You know? Now, if we could just stop trying to build Starbucks over there and just fucking come home, you know, just walk away from it, instead of being that degenerate gambler sitting at the fucking blackjack table waiting for the cards to turn around. All right, so they did this. Not exactly the best spot for a female human. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Maybe they will be nicer to robots. Okay, this is scary. How goddamn creepy is that thing? I know this will freak you out, Bill. Just fast forward to any point where the robot is talking. Yeah, I watched it. You guys got to see this video. And I love how the journalist acts like he's asking these hard-hitting fucking questions, as if these questions weren't written out for this fucking sellout human piece of shit, which is what you have to say now. This human sold out other humans to this non-fucking human life form. What the fuck are we doing? He actually says, well, how do we know that we can trust you, or something like, how do we know you're not going to blah, blah, blah? Like, just like a comedy team just lobs the setup over. And then the robot's like, you're watching too much Elon Musk and Hollywood movies. And then he's like, oh, it made a joke. Oh, I see, it's friendly. It's like, it's not a person. It doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have a fucking soul. That is a programmed fucking response. All right? And they're going to have all these facial expressions to make you feel fucking calm. That thing is our replacement, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And I definitely think the robots are going to kill us. I don't think they're literally maybe going to kill us, but I think they will kill us off the way the car killed off, you know, the horse as a mode of transportation, which was probably cool for the horse because he's probably sick of us being on his back, right? But I don't think it's going to be cool for us because we will become obsolete. We will be the human version of a cassette tape when all the kids want iPods. And the kids will be basically whoever employs the CIA. All right, there we go. Woo! Isn't this fun? Isn't this fucking uplifting? How about those Kansas City Chiefs? Bread and circus. All right, hot girl in coffee shop. I like the sound of this already. Old Billy Boozless. That's right, Billy Boozless. 80 days. We'll be 81 by the time you listen to this, unless I go off the rails tonight. Big fan of your stand-up and the podcast all the way from Glasgow, Scotland. Sorry, I'm yawning. all the way from Glasgow, Scotland. I'll cut to the chase. Glasgow, Scotland, that's where AC/DC recorded their If You Want Blood live album, right? In a venue that doesn't exist anymore because I tried to find it when I was over there. I'll cut to the chase. I'm a 23-year-old guy who has recently graduated from college and moved down to London about 5 months ago to start a new job. All right? I am enjoying life in my new surroundings, and the girls down here are of another planet compared to back home. However, there is one four in particular who has caught my attention, and I'd like your advice on the best way to ask her out. The lovely Nia's advice is welcome. She'd probably have a better idea of what to do here than I would, but she's not here, as I'm in Green Bay, Wisconsin right now. All right. She works in a coffee shop near my work, and she is immense, easily a 9.3/10. I never have a problem with women, but 90% of the time, I have had a few beers in me at the time, and my confidence is at its peak. Can you give me any advice on how to ask this girl out, given that it's a small coffee shop in full view of the general public? We had some chat. Oh, that's good. So I was going to say, go in there and start talking to her. And I'm 80% sure she's into me, but I'm shitting myself in case I get the rejection, and there's around 30 people there to witness it. Dude, fuck those other 30 people. What you have at your fingertips is a great story, no matter what happens. You either possibly meet the love of your life, right? Settle down, have kids together, and live happily ever after, or you have a hilarious fucking story. Dude, fuck that. The worst she can say is no. Who gives a shit? Oh, dude, I'd ask her out in the middle of the meal, you know, just to make the awkwardness even further. Just stare. Who gives a fuck? Fuck that, dude. If you can chat up women, it's not because you're drunk. It's because you got rid of that stupid voice in your head that says that you can't. You obviously can. Alcohol doesn't make you talk to women, all right? It doesn't make you talk to women better. What it does is it gets rid of your fucking fear so you can actually, you know, perform. This is like some fucking John Daly shit. Like he used to have a couple of Coors Lights so he'd relax more, hit the ball further. I'm not saying to go in there shit-faced. Fuck, I got to go back to this Kansas City touchdown. It was a pass. Sorry. Anyways. Yeah, dude, just go in there. Dude, fuck this. You're the man. She works in a coffee shop. She's not splitting atoms, all right? Just go in there, all right? Just go in there. Bill, just not even like fucking try to walk in like you're the man, he's some badass dude. Just fucking like block out that voice. Anytime you hear that voice, it's going to go great. Make her laugh. You know, when she said, would that be all, just ask her for a number. Dude, you know you should ask fucking Joe DeRosa. One time I was with Joe DeRosa. You want to talk about guy fearless? I was with Joe DeRosa one time. We went out to breakfast, and the waitress came over, you know, and he's kind of checking her out or whatever, and we were eating our food, and he goes, what do you think of that waitress? I'm like, she's cute. He goes, yeah. He goes, I think I'm going to ask her out. And she comes back to the table. It's like, will that be all? And he fucking asked her out right in front of me, right? And she gave him his number. Now, if she shot him down, not only, it's like that story would have left. It's not like either would just be like with you with a bunch of strangers. I could have sat there and laughed at him, which I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have laughed at him, but maybe he would have thought that I did, and he didn't give a fuck. So I think you go Joe DeRosa on this one. All right? Listen, what is the deal? You're attracted to her. You want her number to ask her out. All right? So fucking do that. That's what you want. That's the same way you handle your career in life. What do you want to do? Go do that. Who do you want to be with? You know, that's a different thing because they have a say. But you got to ask. That's it. So I don't know. I don't know what your deal is. If you're a funny guy, whatever your deal is, I don't know. Whatever you're doing, it seems to be working because you're feeling a vibe like she's into you. All right? So just stop listening to that voice going like, oh, my God, what happens if this happens? Hey, what happens if she says yes? Think about that. All right? There you go.